Ever lost something and felt like it just vanished? You know, like you've checked everywhere. Pockets, purses, under the couch. But it's just gone.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
What if it wasn't just a case of misplacing it?
Okay.
What if there was something a little more mischievous going on?
Like what?
Welcome to the 79th Deep Dive of Iranian Things. I'm Gheyb-Chi.
And I'm Kahnoosh.
We're diving into the hidden corners of Iran, where folklore and mythology and even a bit of cryptozoology, they all kind of come together.
That sounds interesting.
Today, we're going to Hamadan province. We're going to meet a creature.
Okay.
And this creature, it just might explain those mysteriously misplaced items. You know, the ones we were just talking about.
Oh, okay. So this is like a real creature, or is this more like a mythical?
It's a little both, actually. We're talking about the Gheyb-Chi.
The Gheyb-Chi. I've never heard of that one.
It's a fascinating being, straight from Iranian folklore, and it adds a whole new dimension to losing things. You'll love this.
Okay, I'm intrigued. So first things first, what exactly is a Gheyb-Chi, and how does it fit in with, all the other Iranian folklore stuff?
Good question. So to get the Gheyb-Chi, you got to understand jinns first.
Okay. Yeah, jinns, like genies?
Sort of, but not exactly like the genie in a lamp.
Right, right.
See, in Iranian culture, jinns are more like...
Like spirits?
Yeah, more like spirits, almost unseen neighbors. They're woven into everyday life,
Interesting.
They can be helpful sometimes, but they're also known for, well, let's just say they have a playful side.
So, like, mischievous.
Exactly, like that friend who loves to hide your phone just to see you panic.
Oh, I know a few people like that.
Right. And the Gheyb-Chi, well, it's that friend, but with a special love for hiding things around the house. Like your keys.
So it's not like a scary monster or anything?
No, not really. More mischievous than scary. Think of it as a djinn with a sense of humor. It loves creating little bits of chaos.
Okay, I can see that. So like a little prankster djinn.
That's a great way to put it. And this belief in the Gheyb-Chi, it's especially strong in a place called Kahnoosh. Have you heard of it?
Kahnoosh rings a bell. It's in Hamadan province, right?
You got it. And what's really cool is that there's this ritual.
A ritual?
To get your stuff back from the Gheyb-Chi.
Really? What do you have to do?
Well, people in Kahnoosh believe that if the Gheyb-Chi has taken something of yours, you have to say, Gheyb-Chi, bring it back.
Just like that.
Not just once, though. You have to say it twice.
Twice. Why twice?
It's like, you're calling out to a mischievous child, making sure they're paying attention.
Oh, that's kind of funny. So you're acknowledging the Gheyb-Chi, like you're saying, hey, I know you're there and I know what you did.
Yeah, exactly. It's like you're recognizing its presence, its power, and it's even funnier. If saying it twice doesn't work,
what happens then?
Some people even resort to, well, a little bit of threatening, playfully bargaining with the Gheyb-Chi to get their things back.
No way. Like what? Threatening a djinn?
Yeah. It's really a blend of fear and humor, isn't it? Like, on the one hand, you're a little spooked by this unseen force, but on the other hand, you're finding a way to deal with it, to interact with it.
I can definitely see the humor in that. It's like, hey, Chi, if you don't give me back my keys, I'm gonna do something.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's also interesting how these beliefs, they might be reflecting something deeper,
Oh, absolutely. Think about it. Back then, people didn't have all the scientific explanations we have now for anything, really.
Right.
So maybe blaming a mischievous djinn for a lost item, it was a way to make sense of things they couldn't understand, to find order in the chaos.
That makes a lot of sense. It's like, okay, I don't know why my keys disappeared, but it must be that Gheyb-Chi playing tricks on me.
Exactly. And it's not just about explaining things. It's also about, feeling like you have some control.
Control.
Yeah, like even in the face of the unknown, you can still interact with the world, even if it's through rituals and beliefs.
So it's not just about fear, it's about agency, too. That's fascinating.
It is, and it reminds us that sometimes the things we can't explain, those are the things that are the most interesting.
Totally agree. There's so much we don't know, and that's part of what makes folklore so compelling.
Absolutely. Hey, if you're enjoying this deep dive into Iranian lore, don't forget to subscribe and leave us a comment.
Yes, we love hearing from you. And if you want to learn even more about jinns and other incredible creatures from Iranian mythology, we have a whole playlist dedicated to that. You should definitely check it out.
Yeah, it's full of amazing stories.
Yeah.
So next time you lose something, don't just assume it's gone forever. Maybe, just maybe.
Yeah.
It's the Gheyb-Chi playing a little trick on you.
Well, now I'm definitely going to be thinking about that every time I can't find something.
Me too. Thanks for joining us for another deep dive into Iranian things.
Until next time.